All right, welcome. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Welcome to the program. My name is Dr. Mankota, and you are watching the TPN TV and Radio Network. Today we get two very important topics we'll get for can discuss. And if you hear me clearly, do you just give me a shout out in the comment section, okay? If you hear any echo, let me know. La, just me speaker. I think my speaker sound like say they high. But anyway, I want to welcome Una once again. As we all know, every weekend we get discussions where they do we a lot of people then were able for benefits from them discussions, and today we get a very very important discussion. One of the discussions we'll get for discuss is about the APC. Of course, whose party again we want for we discuss right now, because the APC now then are very chaotic and turbulent situation. So we're going to discuss about the APC today, and specifically about the repeated decisions we leaders then they take for administer the APC party. As we all know, we are in the opposition. This is clear, right? We all know say we didn't the opposition, and for be in the opposition, that's something we very difficult, especially for people that we rely on politics for survival. Not all people like we so who get we daily job who they do. APC politics is just kind of a secondary hobby. There are people who absolutely depend on politics for their own survival. And if you don't be in opposition for 10 years, that's a long time. And this is why the APC party need for do what we call rational behavior. Okay? So one of the biggest problems we get at the APC right now, to me, in my own opinion, is the issue of Sam Sumana. I get for interview Sam Sumana, one of his supporter when Brema Michael Trey. I just they wait for make he can online because the last night he contacts me saying he want for Canada the program, and he can be say it was one of the topics where I've been on this side for work for talk on today. So I've been on gang the okay for make it come. So I'm just waiting for him to come. Then we'll go able for talk. That's not something where I want for talk to him about. Let we see waiting. Actually, they go on waiting at the next step of Samsumana, because something happened yesterday. Where as soon as you read the audio where Brahma Market pull out, it was very frustrating for Samsumana in camp because of the game where the APC leadership they play, and this is getting a little bit concerning for people like we so. And it don't tell we some of we don't they blow the alarm, say, hey, fix this problem. This is the time to fix the problem. You know, go wait, say something don't point at the time down the way they fix them. Now you go able for prevent them by resolving this problem. But so far, what I don't see so far, it looks like we leaders that they're not care. They're not just care. I don't know. They don't care. And they do the same thing over and over, and they expect say they will get a different result. This is a typical definition of insanity. I they wait for bear market where you don't. Yeah, I don't see you too. I see you don't come in, but I don't see you face it. And okay, now I can see you. So you ready? Okay. You hear me clear, right?
I hear you.
Okay, that's good. So thank you very much for coming to the program. I know say una can get some difficulties with internet and so I just want to let people that know say sometimes it is, but the most important thing
Some echo,
huh?
some echo in the happen. I know they very clear. I don't know what's happening.
You hear me now? You hear me?
There's an echo. I don't know what's in cause that.
Um hold on. Let me do the testing here. Hold on, let me just do the testing here quickly. You hear me?
I hear you, yes, now.
It better, right? Okay, it better. Yeah, I hear myself clearly. Okay. Thank you very much for coming the program, Mr. BMT. Um, we all
Uh,
know BMT. We dey call him BMT,
the,
but actual name is Brahma Michael Ture. So we just initialize her as BMT. Now him we sabi and with.
and your own picture is stiff. So I think there's some, I don't know if that the network they found. I think.
Yeah, your network. Now your network.
I'm your network, I believe, yeah.
Yeah, but I dey watch na the what them call so he okay now. Yeah.
Wow.
You there, we?
Breaking up.
Yeah, now your network and now your network, not to your network now. Yeah. Because
Yeah,
they see
now we're network now, I believe, yeah. Well, I
but
make like I dey step outside and see.
people that they see you clearly.
Yeah. Okay, try again, but let's see.
Yeah, we they see you clearly. We they see you clearly.
Ah. Eh, salon.
Oh,
This girl.
I know. Yeah, but we they see you
Right.
clearly. Clearly.
You dey hear me, but where you talk, it dey break up.
Yeah, now you sign up. The people that way they watch, if they see any they hear any problem, do you have just because I want to see because me I they see with the way they talk with it clear and I they also watch the video on my phone. It look like hey, okay.
Ah.
You hear me now?
Same problem.
Oh,
Ah.
okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. See, I know. You see, that make that country. I don't know what in they want at the country.
Hmm. Man, it's network. Network. Yeah, the problem.
You they see me? You they hear me? You they hear me?
You even you camera picture just stiff one side. So I'm not a network. Now cause that.
Your network. Now your
Me
network.
you don't get movement. You don't get movement at all.
Ah, well, now your network and that because you see now you see we they see you.
See.
Now your network.
You want go out and log back in and try?
Yeah,
Maybe.
try that. Yeah, go back, go out and come back.
Yeah, go out and try to come back.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right, as soon as they see salon a big problem. But I go start the monologue and as the camera will see how it go able for let me kick him out first so that he'll come back. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's my Michael Trey, by the way. It didn't have free tongue. Now, they try for login. The internet is very, very erratic. So, we get a problem within the APC party. We get leaders, then they know they listen to advisors. Any leader we know they listen to advisors, then they always fail. Then they always fail because you angry not able to understand things around you, how things then they work. So that make every leader they get advisors. Those advisors are the eyes and ears of the leader, who side the leader not able to see and hear. And then people they need them very, very important. And that make in modern society, then they pay big, big money to then leader to their advisors then because then they play a crucial role. But to me, it looks like the APC leadership don't care about advisors. Okay, waiting happen. Waiting happen. It looks like the APC leadership once again manipulate the next coming convention or lower level election, who they call primaries then I am. They want for manipulate again for make them able for choose covertly somebody where them feel say that person they go able to work with them. I don't know which one way they don't eye because as we all know, was it this year or last year? I think that this year. The leadership fly, then go to Nigeria for go meet with master when the former president and do internet day. I tell you that this program say this is going to cause another problem. This is going to cause another problem simply because where you see them guy then fly all the way for going and for go take instruction for the next coming primaries. That's the reason. And if this is the case, but we are in for another big trouble. We leaders they know the land. Let people then choose whether they want for choose. Now we work very hard thanks to the NRM. They sacrifice themselves, some of them. They initiate a discussion we cause the elimination of the selection process. But to me, it just look like the elimination of the selection process is on paper. These guys are still bending on at the come. Wait some more. Una just put the comment at the comment section. At the come. So the way I don't understand for people like we want for contest, we want for we then put with hands now the contest is that the leadership now then they use another tactics way then they still achieve the same outcome, just like the selection process. This is by banning those that they don't want to see in the context. This now one of the tactics when they do. Then they try for put stumbling block along the way for people the way they no one foreseen at the contest. And at the end, then we're able to get what they want. This is exactly now they go on right now with the APC leadership. And this is going to cause another disaster for the APC leadership. It's going to cause a disaster. Why the APC leadership continue for stifle people them? Why the APC leadership continue for repeat the same mistake over and over and over? Is this something that the APC members they need for stand up and say enough is enough? Yesterday, there was supposed to be a meeting between Sam Sumana in legal team and the APC party legal team. And this meeting was organized by we advise as the what they call like the veterans, the stakeholders, them, the veterans, them, the APC veterans, them, then talk to the APC leadership, the Secretary General to be specific, for make them hold this meeting, for make them resolve this issue of Sam Sumana, because once in a while, the APC leadership, they send somebody in the media, then they go test for see waiting at the reaction. Then they come and say, oh, Sam Sumana not qualify, oh, Sam Sumana this, oh, Sam Sumana that. And the APC, the veterans, them, this committee, we're responsible for advise the APC leadership, then sit down. Now veterans and now people they who understand saloon politics very well, people like IB Cabo and the rest of the other team, they understand and then sit down. Then say, if we know fix this thing before it's too late, it will cause problem for the APC leadership. So they organized this meeting, which was supposed to take place yesterday. But what happened? Inside the APC office, imagine, inside the APC office, that they then supposed for all this meeting. Sam Sumana and illegal team, then go. The veterans there, the people that will organize the team, themselves then go. Then go. The APC, when they then get the house, now they the office, then they, none of them not show up. None of them not show up. It tells me that the leadership no one for fix this problem. And the murmuring where they are, let's see if BMT text me. No, you not text me it. The murmuring where they are is that Sam Sumana, it try for whole in group in team, we're very very frustrated. Some of them who want to take matters into their own hands. Sam Sumana, they try for hold them people, then they say no, we have to be patient. They still get hope for say this issue could be resolved internally. But waiting at the area, there are people who say, and I'm telling you what I heard. If Sam Sumana says not willing for take the APC back in a court because of waiting they go on, then go do as APC members. They are very, very, very frustrated. Imagine the APC party don't organize everything for the convention. Then put a stay of the convention. The equity happened Putloko. When I remember at one time now Putloko, right? Where the APC party, some people then don't even fly for go from the diaspora, then fly all the way for go, then say, okay, then they put an injunction, so the convention not the right. Because of the same Yuki, where the same leadership they do. Why are they repeating the same thing? Why this is going on? Why the leadership not able to sit down and look at the way the world is right now? The way the world is right now, it's very difficult for make you manipulate somebody. That somebody they allow you for make you manipulate them. Otherwise, they're not going to agree. Because everybody are aware. Well, many people are aware. Some people are not aware, actually. So people that are aware nowadays. So that old tactics, they work more than politics. Okay? For we get hurt for come out and say the truth. I did come back when I don't come multiple times. This not just another broadcast where I did come back, they put the warning for saying if the APC leadership want for win the 2028 election, they need for resolve all internal problem within the APC. Otherwise, the APC party go put themselves in an unnecessary situation, just like what happened prior to the 2023 election. It's very, very important. Okay? Very, very important. We cannot allow this for continue na the APC party. The people of Sierra Leone don't suffer. The one them way believe in the APC party, then don't suffer so much. The last thing way the APC party for do, for make them able for bring people them together so that we all get for go as a unified force for go win the 2028 election. And that could only happen when you try for be fair to everybody. All right? You get for do that. You get for do that. There is no way where the APC party leadership continue for get this problem. First of all, are they going to continue? Are they going to continue for contest? This leadership. Then get for contest. Then get for contest back at the next districts elections. Why don't we have an independent electoral commission committee where it is independent outside of the leadership? Because if you get for contest and now you get now you win the contest, now you also the conducts the election, that's not a conflict of interest. Probably not the reason this way where they see some of them gymnastic maneuver in the way they go on within the APC party. We have to do that. We get forget an independent electoral commission. This independent electoral commission, again for dissociate himself from all APC leadership activities where they cause conflict of interest. This now one of the suggestions where some of we they put for saying this is what we need to do. This is what we need to do. But these guys, we don't hold the APC into ransom. They are destroying the chances of the APC party for come back in power. They don't care whether the APC party go back, continue for the opposition, as long as then they now the leadership position on the APC party. Because we then they now we get for feed them. Now we get for provide for the APC party. So now through we, then they survive. And if it is survive through me, then you need for do within me tell you for do. Because I am your breadwinner. Okay? But this way of behaving now the APC party is something that we should not continue to accept. I am praying to God that then we're able to solve this problem. This is not a very simple problem for solve. Very, very simple. Yes, then we'll try for give all kind of excuses. Sam Sumana now somebody where they restore in membership. Okay. And we already don't know say Sam Sumana expulsion was even illegal. Not to me, not to any other person. Now, the leadership themselves now they say so. The people then we actually conduct the investigation, we made the decision for expel Sam Sumana, then don't come out and say, we are wrong. This guy did not deserve this. Okay. Then the guy sit down and say, you know, I'll just let them restore me. That's all I need. When I accept them for say yes, when I don't restore, yet still, this leadership, because they don't get order from above, this same order from above is very much alive in the APC party. And this is what we need to stop. We know say this leadership don't do so much for the APC party. We appreciate that. We appreciate waiting they go on. But there is a time when your usefulness is no longer valid to the organization where they lead. The best way, you go to the back, you allow new phases for coming, and we change the dynamic because what time they change every single day. Anybody way know they change, na stupid person. Now, for man, you have to change because every single day you change. Your age they change, your physiology they change every single day. So why you mentality not for change? We have to change for us to be compatible with modern society. We have to do that. The 1970 tactics of playing politics is no longer applicable here. So, Payansane, Minkalu Mansari, Lasana Dumbuya, and the rest of the team. It's time for Una call Sam Sumana once again. Una put on the table. Let Una all sit down. Yesterday was a perfect time. Let Una all sit down. Una eye on this. Let everybody understand. For say this the constitutional duty for let we go forward. But even the thing where the advisors them, the advisory committee, organize where Una accept, Una boycott them. Una boycott them. Is that the way the APC is supposed to continue? No, that's not the way. You know, hold on, let me see if I can bring this guy through WhatsApp. Let me see. All right, let me try for Brian Camp. Let me try for Brian Camp through WhatsApp. Yeah, so as I did try for get hold of Brian Michael Chue, I will just continue for talk. I get two topics where I they work on. I think he declined me, so probably they try for login. All right. Maybe try for login. Maybe low get more chance. I see he declined me. All right. So this is what we need to do as a party. You cannot continue to do the same thing over and over and really expect a different result. That's not the way a viable political party. Okay, it time me say I was trying. Hold on, let me reply. Yeah, so there are so many things where the APC party need for prepare the way for now we able to get a very peaceful, a very conducive, successful primaries. And if we don't do that, then I'm afraid chaos get for happen back in the APC party. When I remember the same people that then talk saying the courts they in favor of the government, not so. All right. Well, he said the network. He said the network back bad even with the whole and call. That's fine. That's fine. He said that we'll do it tomorrow. So I could just continue for do me. me monologue. Um, and it make myself, I will spend a little bit time on this, then I'll jump into Yenga. Yenga, another very, very explosive situation where I want to discuss with, and very, very important for Launa self watch this program, because Yenga is very, very um, a dangerous situation where we define ourselves. Now, if the APC party leadership continue for do what then they do, then there's going to be a problem. Remember, the same APC party say the courts a day in favor of the government. And without them will get for go facing the next election. Now the same people, the government, not so. Now they will get for go face. Imagine then can go back the APC in a court. It don't give opportunity to the SLPP for make them able to influence the court, destabilize the APC party to the extent that we're not going able to get peace, and where peace not there, we're not going able to get a steady strategy. If we not get a steady strategy, then we're not going able for campaign or for get a cohesive message. If we not get a cohesive message, we are going to lose the election. Then we'll come back and tell us, say, oh, now rogue the rogue win. Would I remember what happened before the 2023 election in this platform, where at the yell Nami Longs tell them, say, we not stop this divisive behavior. We are going to lose this election. I even come, I present a statistic data where they prove saying if we continue the trajectory where they continue, definitely no matter what, no matter how unpopular the SLPP is, the APC is going to lose the election. I told you guys. Nobody listen. Then when we lose the election, we say Narok then rogue win. Okay, Narok then rogue win. Narok then rogue win. But we self-will leaders and then contribute towards the problems of that election then. Now the reason this way are adamant for come and told the line of lies, because I know exactly what happened. I know what happened before the election, and I know what happened during the election, and I know what happened after the election. And that make I not agree for toe the line at all. People in the car, no, we need for toe the line because this now we party. If we begin, we will... No. This is exactly now I've been telling you, and I don't begin for telling us so. If we now continue this belligerent, arrogant behavior, tell the APC party destabilize itself again, tell we go lose the election. I know they come and can't talk lie for the APC party. I know they do them. And they talk exactly what happened. Exactly now they talk. So it is time, we get time right now. The leadership get time right now for make them sit down and try for solve some Sumana issue. Let some Sumana people, the delegates, then go pull some Sumana. Let them go pull up. Let them go pull up. Yes, there are people where they come and begin to talk, say, oh, you know what? Some Sumana left, he go form your own party. That's not true. Sam Sumana not ever left the APC party. Now expel the man, and we not say self we expel the man. We not one of some of the excuse we not give for expel the man. We not say the man he claim for being Muslim, we not to Muslim. One of the most ridiculous excuses we don't ever hear from the APC party. Wouldn't are you for counter somebody saying not to Muslim? Wouldn't are you? You not God now? Even Prophet Muhammad don't get the power for tell people and say not to Muslim. But I see the APC party use that excuse for say the man he lied. He claimed for say in a Muslim, not to Muslim. The second thing, oh, the man he claims say he gets a master's degree where he not get a master's degree. When you go now the state uh, State House website at the time, you go see Sam Sumana in profile. It was there. They not even bother for going at the State House website for make them go remove, because when they lie, for left traces where they indicate then left arm doing anything and day. Some of we go look at Sam Sumana as vice president in profile. The man he gets a bachelor's degree. Now in the day. So outside them pull the master's degree now they one grade no. Then lie say Sam Sumana when he tell the chief them na corner for make them sit on a ground, he beats the chief them. That them don't debunk him again. So many things where it don't make no sense because we just want to pull the man. I don't know what happened. I don't know what are the actual reasons. I don't know what are the actual reason what make una try for pull the man at the time. We don't know. Now waiting and tell me now we know. It was very, very wrong. It was very, very wrong. Because of that decision we want to make, we end up losing an election we supposed to win clean, the 2018 election. We lost them. And at me at the beginning seeing how African politics, Saloon politics in particular, Saloon politics is all about deception, manipulating the ordinary citizens because they feel say everybody is stupid. We conducted the election in 2018. Now we conduct the election and we've been in power. Now we come back and say, now rogue then rogue we. We will conduct the election. Now rogue then rogue we. And you get a lot of APC folks them where either they not get a sense of reasoning within the leadership and then they tell them no more and then they go with. Now that make them can't find themselves in a very, very funny position because when they believe the leaders them, anything where they tell not true, then can they manipulate when I believe in that, when they attack people like we so. Now later then come back then can tell and say, hey, all what you be hearing, na fake. Now I say no, we not they believe it again. When I don't find myself in a very funny position. This is the problem we get now the APC party. And now, they don't start back. You see then the media, AYB, Radio Democracy, Liberty TV, and all the rest of the other media, then they go all over. And they go and talk. Instead of them sit down and try to fix the problems the way they go at the APC party. They don't give a damn. Then they wait, and don't mess up. Then they come back and try to manipulate people like una so because we know they think for themselves. As a human being, God give you the same sense where He give anybody. It left to you how they use your sense. If you don't want to use your sense, somebody is going to manipulate you. Okay? So it left to you whether you want for use your sense or you want somebody for use your sense on you. And unfortunately, a lot of people at the APC party, then take their sense, then throw them. Or they will keep them at the box. Then they wait for somebody for can use their own sense against them. Today, look what's up with them. So Sam Sumana issue has to be resolved and has to be resolved ASAP. If we want for become successful in the next election, it has to. It has to. Oh. Okay. So that's the situation for Sam Sumana. And they still urge the APC leadership. And they still urge you now. Do ya me at the big one for the sake of the ordinary citizens and we don't suffer so much. Enough is enough. When I look at the interests of the ordinary people, then when we lost the election in 2023, and the election we were not supposed for loss, because Mother will be not giving an opportunity Una squandered that opportunity because of selfish greed and arrogance and all those belligerent behavior. Una make we lost an election we were not supposed to lose. That election, the 2023 election, the election who would they win without any runoff? Yes, because it was very clear for say Mada Bill not mess up very, 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 very early now in presidency. And instead of we use we maturity and sense for make we take advantage of Mada Bill mess up. We forget to say we win the election. Same problem when happened during the time of the 2018. Same problem how they win Mada Bill. Mada Bill will be no winner, so we'll win on the second time. We forget about Mada Bill. We say not to threat. You know that during the 2018, you know that have been threats for we. A 3-year-old bobo. 3-year-old bobo. 3-year-old. A party where then just creates 3-year-old. Now that party they now we think say now the biggest threat for the mighty APC party. Because we get leaders there where they know they use their senses for making them able for strategize. Then they use their emotions. Emotions no they help you. Emotions they destroy you. Okay, now that make them call that emotions. Okay. Anyway, BMT say the network was very poor, so probably we don't postpone the interview. So maybe we'll do another time. Maybe it'll be time for talk. Say if we'll be able to do it tomorrow, but I don't know if I go able for broadcast. I want for broadcast Sundays all about religion. I want for start another program where they call why you should be a Christian or a Muslim. Why you should be a Christian and Muslim. Not my question. Not a statement, my question. So I want to let people then come and tell me why they feel say they're supposed to be Muslim or Christian. And let's have a religious discussions. Okay. The last discussion was very, very nice. I get a lot of reactions, and people say, "Hey, we should be doing this once in a while." So I realized that maybe it's not bad the way other people they think, because a lot of people they think say, "Oh, for talk about religion because that's very controversial." No, it's not. Most of the people that we watch that way and call it they enjoy them. It was not at all. Okay, so that's not the issue about the APC party. Will they keep them broadcast here? Like where I keep the broadcast them before the election. If you want for go watch me broadcast before the election, where I've been the one the APC party, waiting I've been the talk say if they not stop now it they happen exactly now it happen. When I go na my channel, whether when I go na Facebook or when I go na YouTube or when I go na Caster, when I go see them broadcast them there. When I go see them. Now the same thing when I keep this now when I archive, okay? Because tomorrow we'll get for reference they say Dr. Mankota been talking. Why we for lose election where we're not supposed to lose? Why? Because the leadership is not too great when it comes to strategy. So me I they blow the alarm. It left to you whether you believe or not. Now that make they blow the alarm long before the problem occur. If you don't care what they talk, okay. Go do what you get for do. But when the reality come in, they come and tell me, say, Dr. Mankota, please don't talk anything where they undermine the leadership. No, I will not stop. Because I have the right for protect the party. And when I say protect the party, I'm not only protecting the party from external threat, I also have the right to protect the party from internal threat. within the APC party. And we get a lot of people there within the APC party that are a threat to the peace and cohesion of the party. These are the people who would they try for protect, prevent for make them continue for do the bad things what they do, including this leadership here. Okay. Now I'm gonna switch to the next segment. We get for do with let me see here. I'm gonna switch to the next segment. We get for do with Yenga. But before I do that, let me just get a quick commercial. Welcome back to the program. If you just join me, we're going to talk about the problems where the APC party get, how we were able to fix them problem here before they even materialize. We get problem where the most threatening, the most dangerous problem within the APC party. I'm not talking about the electoral justice. The electoral justice is not a major problem. Now a problem, but not a major problem. Okay, I think we don't pass the stage where we not go be so concerned about electoral justice. People their way say we have to stop. We have to stick with 2023. There should be no forward going. So we don't pass that stage there. So not to threats again. Then people then there. The threats we get right now is some Sumana issue where it get the potential for destabilize not only the APC party, but with chances of winning the next election. Now, it will be the time for talk about. Okay, so if you just join me, go back from the beginning for make you go listen to that. So let me move forward now to another very, very important subject. All right. Yenga. Yenga na Salon territory. Okay? Yenga na Salon territory. Yenga belongs to Sierra Leone. Since 2002, 2003, where the Guinean troops where would be invited during the time of the war, I think it was in 1995, 96, or something like that, okay? We invite them because the RUF rebel at the time, them be one for go pass through Yenga because na they, na they route that one day. So we've been tell the Guineans them for make them able for block them na that side there, for make them help with because in 1961 the Sierra Leone government, under Sam APC, they signed a military pact with the Guinean authority headed by Shekuture. Okay? For say, if they attack one country, that country, if you feel for say you need help from the other the neighboring country, then they ask them for make them can assist. And another pact the way the Sierra Leone government be invoke, where the Guinean troops come na Yenga for make them can stop the rebel from infiltrating through that side for can inside Salon. And not only Sierra Leone, that side at the Guna at the show now the map pretty soon when I waste no more. I just try for explain right now. That part of the country, Salon and Guinea, now so we can interlace with self so. Okay. Salon come a little bit inside Guinea, Guinea come a little bit inside Salon. That access, where we see the map. Well, let me just pull the map anyway. Let us see what they talk about. Or just give me 1 minute. Now just present this. All right. This is the map of Sierra Leone. Okay, let me go back a little bit. This is the map of Sierra Leone you see here. Okay. So right here, this side. Let me bring it up a little bit. All right, this side here. Here. This is Yenga. This side here that I'm drawing here. Okay. That's my Yenga this. Okay. Now they Yenga day. Well, look at here. You see where Guinea come inside Salon, then Salon come inside Guinea. So this access, let me go back. This small area, Guinea one for cuts, not so Yenga no more, Guinea one for capture, as we already don't begin realize. Guinea one for cuts here. Now so Guinea one for cut. Guinea one for cut this place here. Everything where they here, Guinea one for all. So the one for cut this place. This is why they tell people then say the issue with Yenga is beyond Yenga. So this na in. And if Guinea, the one for even whole Kailahu, Boidu, Kangama, Kwendu, Yenga, that's not the place where the Guinean troops want for court. Let me go and call her. You see Anaya? So now this place where Guinean want for courts, they want for courts this place. So this land where I draw now, now so the one for let the border there. So now Boidu now, Soro, Vahun, Bama, Kenewa, and even this one here, Obondu. Again for gang, the one for make a day part of Guinea. So this is the problem we have. But why this is very, very dangerous and very, very realistic is that a lot of people there, then they look at the issue where we get today, na Yenga, na issue we just started in 2003 after the war done, where the Sierra Leone government tell Guinea, say, thank you very much, it's time for Leona withdraw from we territory. Where Guinea and then refuse, say no, now their own territory, they know they withdraw from that territory. This was during the time of Tijan Kaba. Okay? During the time of Tijan Kaba, where Tijan Kaba announced the end of the war in 2002, by 2003, he tell the Guinean troops for say they need for withdrawal because the war is finished. Then bring them come for make them can help that war is finished. The Guinean troops say no, they know they left that their own place. Well, this gets a historical perspective where I want for share with Una, okay? I want for share with Una this historical perspective. In the 60s, this same area, Sierra Leone, the external war could have been in this area and with Guinea. This place where they show us, so now, yeah. This place here. Because Guinea, during the time of Sam APC, that time the Kefasmat was, I think, the foreign minister or something like that. Guinea actually lay claim on this territory. Say, now their own territory. And you get colonial rogue masters, them, the um the French. This is the reason why some of we not get any love lost for the French. The French now one of the most corrupt and ruthless colonial masters of our time. Then tell Guinea and they say now they get that place there. So Guinea claim the place in the 60s. How they tell you so 60s. So let's see say this thing don't pass half century. A lot of una way feel say this thing just started. So when they look at the issue just within the last few decades. No, this thing don't pass 60 years. We Guinea be no claim say. But that problem there, until we still been get we daddy, when are the British, we been get them, we that's not an advantage for we, because at the time, secretary no like the French colonization. And when I know say secretary na pan-Africanist. So it not been like the French at all. But yet still, it want to place them. They get for send troop na the place them. But they meet with the Sierra Leone army, where almost a shootout been one take place, so everybody back off. But then just put on low at the time. Then put on low until 1990, I think 1995 or so, where the Sierra Leone government invites them for make them occupy the place, for protect that place there for we. So you see the history of that place there. Now, what thing happen? Then say na Yenga no mono to. Well, now the recent incident where happen, not to Yenga tongue, it happened. No. They don't already hold Yenga tongue. They don't build, according to what they tell me, they say they don't build even military building then there. Na Yenga. They don't build military, what they call them. Now they try for expand slowly. When Tijan Kaba in time done, and Eskroma come. And Eskroma lead a delegation where they meet with I think it was Alpha Conde. I think it was Alpha Conde in 2019. Okay. Yeah, I think it was Alpha Conde. They meet and Eskroma asked them saying it's time for make them hand over the place. You know what Alpha Conde say? They say make the Sierra Leone government no worry. Then they hand over the place when they believe say the place is safer. With the sorry for the word stupidity, with the naivety of we leaders them, then come out now the public, then tell the Sierra Leonean people, then say the issue of Yenga has been resolved. So the Guinea, then they withdraw in due course. Guess what? The Guineans no withdraw. They no withdraw. In fact, they expand. Madabio come. Madabio actually take this issue with the Guinean authority. I think it was Alpha Conde too, because Alpha Conde at that time, I don't think they don't overthrow them in 2021. I don't think they don't overthrow now. I don't think they don't overthrow at that time, 2021. Then take this issue, even na ECOWAS, for say, them people are not withdraw. Then tell them, say, well, no worry. We they withdraw when we get the time for withdrawal. But then they come, then they build military infrastructure at the place then. Now then don't begin expand small. We side them being stopped during the time of an Eskroma, then don't expand a little bit further into the interior of we country. Well, the question we all get for ask ourselves as Sierra Leonean. Okay? Question we get for ask ourselves. Let me bring in the template here again. All right. Do you think diplomacy is the only way for make we get that land day back? Considering the short history I just don't tell you about that land day, the ambition of the Guinean authority for cuts with land and claim and forbid their own land. Do you think diplomacy is the only way? If you believe diplomacy is not the only way, put your comment at the comment section. If you believe diplomacy is not the only way, we want to hear from you. So put your comment at the comment section of the platform where they watch we from. We did broadcast on 3 platforms. We did broadcast on YouTube, Facebook, Caster. Well, actually 4 with we website. Okay. So put your comment at the comment section of the platform where they watch we from. Let's discuss this as Sierra Leoneans, okay? I have my own, let me pull this map first. I have my own opinion as a Sierra Leonean. And when this thing happened a couple days ago, I already don't begin express my opinion in some of the groups that we meet there. So I just did try for make a hear from my own opinion again. Imagine since 2002, 2003, 22 years now, the Sierra Leone government, subsequent government, them prefer diplomacy because we not get enough or a strong military force. So we prefer diplomacy. But every single time the Guineans are edging further and further into our own land. When do we have to sit down and realize maybe diplomacy may not be the best option for resolve this problem? What do you think? What do you think? You think we just have to say, do you not forgive the land? This now we own land. Then the edge further and further and further until probably then cut that line way Ashona. This line way Ashona so beyond Kenewa. And why the Guineans are the one for cut this land? Why we not supposed for? Okay, let me bring back the map. Well, give me 1 minute. Let me bring back the map. All right. Let me take back. All right. This is why we not cut this place. Okay. Why we not cut this place? Because if we cut this place, this place now, this area, that means we capture this village. I think we even capture Fangamadu. We capture Fangamadu. We capture Bombodu. Why we not cut this? So because we not cut this place, then you don't cut now. When you look at this, you see the negative effect of colonialism. Because them what they are not we mark them what they are. Not we. Not we mark them what they are. Now the colonials then they mark them what they are. So they want for cut this place now. Why will not they cut this place? Because the reason what to make then they try for claim this area now because of this area. Fangamadu, all the way very close to this river, way very close to Woroma. Woroma na one of the village them, na the border village them. Okay. So na Woroma they want for court, na in the border, that's what they want for do. Waiting we get for do as a nation. When I see the map, right? This is Guinea. This area here is Guinea. This area here is Sierra Leone. You see how the colonial masters paved the way for potential conflict between the two countries. Then come all the way, look inside Guinea inside salon. All the way now. Well, we don't get problem with that. Why then get problem with we now? Because this is Yenga. You see Yenga now. Now, where this thing happened 2 days ago, people the way they run away from the villages. Yeah, let me expand this so that you see more. Yeah, you see Yenga now. Yeah? People they way run away from the them villages. Yeah, so we surrounding Yenga. Then begin come now Kwedu now. Yeah. Kwedu then self them panic because if they're able to capture them village like Bing how they call it, how you make a Bingba Godu. I don't know which village this anyway. Bingba Godu, Fasonduku, Dabo, Yende, Kunduma, Bayi, Yelundu, Sandia, all them villages here, they are vulnerable. Well, if they're able to hold Kwendu, we're now one of the biggest towns in this area, they're all Kwendu, then them villages are all vulnerable for another capture. This is a big problem. This is very, very huge problem. So whether you want to minimize the issue because of the weakness of we military or not, we have to face the reality. And I am telling you the reality now. Based on which I don't understand, it looks like the Guineans are not going to leave Yenga out of Yenga by diplomacy. How are we going to do? Well, it left to win. Okay? It left to win now as a nation. It left to win. So I want for hearing from your side of your opinion. What do you think about this? Especially when I don't tell you what's in the history of this particular thing. What do you think? You think, say, it is almost inevitable for a potential war between Guinea and Sierra Leone? If that is the case, are we going to start preparing for that one? Are we? Because we're not going to left that place there. So that place is a very, very rich mineral. I mean, now a mineral rich place. Very, very rich in mineral. Okay? We know that. Guinea know that. Guinea know that. Sierra Leone know that. So if it is inevitable that if diplomacy fail, the next step is a military confrontation. When are we going to start preparing for that? I don't say not to matter beyond in time. It go manage until it comes. He not care about the country. He just want for manage until it comes like waiting and escomado. The next president probably get for face the same problem. And maybe it's gonna be a bigger than waiting with the city issue because the more the Guineans and they try for edge closer to Kwendu, the more the problem will become bigger. So if you get so food, we start from small, you see that so food they expand. Take care of the so foods before it's too late. That's Nami's statement on this. Yenga. What do you think? Now let me go to the comment. We are going to read your comments now. And I'm going to start with Keanu ASK. Doc, you don't pull hand pan the leadership race. Well, the problem with the leadership race is I don't see any sincerity. Easy for contest for a flag bearership. No matter what you say, you get for spend a lot of money. But you want for spending money so that at least there is a level playing field where people then go able for say, well, now the delegates now they vote me out, so I'm satisfied with them. But when you see the leadership, they play games, then they try for push other people them out instead of bringing everybody in, then there's going to be a problem. Okay, that's the biggest problem we some of we get right now. All right, Peter Dauda say, how did the APC go from hero to zero in 7 years against the power government? The same people we make we lost the 2018 election, those are the same people that are in power. Same people. And the attitude no ever change. And I talk in detail about this earlier. We get leaders the way believe say, just continue doing the same thing. One day, the results will change. This is the problem we have. That's the problem we have. Mr. Dauda, I don't know on this platform for a while now, for a very long time. You've been on before the election where I've been the one the APC now. I've been the one them tell them say, hey, what do they do? So they destroy it. I say, but Mother Bill don't mess up. So the people that not go ever vote for Mother Bill again. I say, hey, well, I don't know what's in the dynamic of saloon politics. If we not try for sit down, come together, strategize, make sure say with the felt a real contest, we are going to lose the election. You know that. They don't care. They never care. So that's not the problem, my brother. Augustine Joanna say, APC na first life party. Na the scammer them na them boku na APC. All them then scam we. Mumo for I say Yansane and his old guys friends have a policy of pass or die. Until that happen, APC will see no peace. And that's unfortunate if that is the case. Because the APC party is a public party, it's a national party. Nobody not supposed to say this is my personal property. It's a national party. And the world don't change. So we leaders say the need for change, the need for come a little bit faster, for come understand the new world. Otherwise, the need for stay away from modern politics because then they destroy we party no more. Amel Lamin Darami say the APC have a constitution which is the grand norm of the party. Rules and procedures are very clear. If like you can take your complaint to the ICC, stop threatening about court issue here. The law is for everyone. Yeah, the law is for everyone. Let's go to the constitution then. Ahmed Lamin Darami. Let's go to the constitution. This is exactly now at the talk. I don't know what you mean when you say stop threatening or go to the ICC. Let's go. I'm talking about the constitution. Nobody should violate the constitution. Okay? Nobody. What in the constitution say? Ahmed Lamin, if we go to the constitution, you read the constitution. I don't know whether you don't ever even read, you don't ever lay your hands on the new constitution. Never. I don't think so. You ever don't lay your hand on the new constitution. Never. Because if you do, if you're not APC, if you not real APC, then you have to be concerned. But I don't think so. You ever don't lay your hand on the new constitution at all. So nobody is saying we have to violate the constitution. We have to stick with the constitution. But the problem here is people then get different interpretation of the same clause. Okay? The same clause. People then get different interpretation. Are they the problem there? Not the constitution, not the problem. Now the interpretation. How you interpret the constitution, it make a lot of difference. Okay? So go back and read the constitution. Then the next time come and tell me, say, section this, section that. Now so it say, now so it say. Then maybe we will get a very fruitful conversation. Because the thing here is, we all want for a hearing from Una, what Una think. Sometimes a lot of people they don't know what's in the reality. So when we get this kind of discussion, it will able to enlighten people like Una. So the constitution is paramount, and we have to go with the constitution. Okay, we have to go with the constitution. Okay, the transition from the 1995 constitution to the 2023 constitution, it then at the 2022 constitution. Waiting a transition. Things same way the 1991 constitution already done approve. What we call retroactive. Okay? The retroactive transition. It is not the constitution. So go read the constitution, come back, let's have a discussion. Okay? In a person way, a very much valid law. And now because of the law, now that make they talk so. A lot of them no get no idea what they talk about. Look what you can talk same. Or go to the ICC. Waiting at the ICC. ICC no get nothing for do with salon politics. If you get complaint, you go to the court. Salon court, now they go, you know, they go to ICC. And this also tells me the mentality where a lot of them get when it comes to international community, international criminal. Anything we get a label where the international now takes him, a valid, a serious, a fruitful. You did neglect you lost them now your country. Now only Africa, Sierra Leone in particular, now then believes him outside law is more important for administer in your own country than you own laws the way we are all put together. The thinking. This is why this program is here for education. Okay? All right, let's go back to the same Lamin. Nobody will hold the APC into ransom for their selfish ransom. Stop the confusion and do your homework very well. Well, I think, say now you get for go do your homework right now because it looks like you have no clue what they talk about. Go bring the constitution. Let's discuss it. Okay. All right. Christopher Yanka say, Doctor, APC should listen to IB Kabo's advice and should have call an emergency NDC to reinstate Sam Sumana. Sam Sumana is already been reinstated. It's already been done. So it's not the membership of Sam Sumana nine are the problem here. It's not. Sam Sumana is already a full-fledged member. The problem here is they say Sam Sumana he get for can start as a new member. That's not the issue. Maybe people like what's my name, Amel Lamin, that I may not even understand what thing they go on. Then say Sam Sumana supposed for can start as a new member. Because the 2002 constitution say the time when they put your name, now the roster, now the list, membership list, at that time they then begin for count. Now that make I tell Amel Lamin for if in a APC, if indeed in a APC, sometimes I just a supporter of APC, not to inform the APC. Okay. The 2002 constitution talks say anything where the 1991 constitution already during the time of the 1991 constitution, if any issue where then don't start for work on that issue, according to the 2002 constitution, where then don't start for work before the implementation of the 2022 constitution, it not affect that issue there. The 2022 constitution not affect that issue there. So now a retroactive transition, now a continuation of within the 1991 constitution already done deal with. So what that mean? This is more for people like Ahmed Lamin, that I don't know if an APC or an APC member or an APC supporter or not just a citizen of Sierra Leone, where you get the rights actually for involve and talk and discuss. Okay, so I know I'm for make you feel say you know get right for say what you say. Okay, but this is the discussion where I want for make we do. Let's say you have a case in 2015 to 2022. This case actually deal with the 1995 constitution. Now, based on the 1995 constitution, that case they're supposed for work with an academic then say anything we don't start doing anything now something we not the 2022 constitution not affects. Okay, because it's already started. Because if you say all what don't happen in pending cases there or other cases that we don't already they in in place. Now the 1995 constitution, where then they can clear all, then push them aside, we can start all over again. My brother, we have a problem at the APC party. We have a problem. If this is the case where you want for talk, because a lot of people now this then they try for look at, oh, now the 2022 constitution, they say XYZ. No. There is a transition, retroactive transition. And if you say you insist, say everything we don't start from 1995 constitution is null and void, so they can start fresh, as when they try for indicates, was this Sumana get for can start fresh. Then Payansane, you not qualify for all that position we all. Minkalu Mansare, you not qualify for all that position we all. Latana Dumbuya. And all the executive did not qualify. They don't qualify at all. You see who's the danger there? They're not being qualified. If that is the case, because one of the things will happen, this is very important. Before even they elect them, they don't approve the 2022 constitution already. So the young election supposed for deal with the 2022 constitution. And guess what? Waiting the 2022 constitution say. You know what he say? The day where they write your name at the membership list, now that day, then they begin count you as a member of the APC party. This not to me right time. Now they set self right time they put on there. Now they set self right time they put on there. Well, we know say we're not being get a list. We're not being get a membership list. Oh. This was why they say no it's because almost people the way yes and because I have been a secretary general before the convention, right? Well, before the NRM or Alfred Peter Contem, them boot them out from power. The list way Yansane them been present before the court's decision was about 800 people. A big party like the APC, it only gets legally listed membership of 800. 800. It was a disaster. So what did they decide? They say, you know what? Let's cancel everything. I'm telling you this because you know aware. Okay? He said, let's cancel everything. Let's start all over again. This was why they start a new registration where we done then our APC for the past almost 20 years. We have to start all over again. If this is what you guys are talking about, at the time when they get the election and not being qualified, because in order for you make you become a chairman of a deputy chairman, you get qualifications. What is so? You get qualifications, and you not qualified. Not qualified. Not qualified at all. So we have to be very careful. This is why I'm not doing it. First of all, I know there are no camp. I want to make them very clear. I know there are no camp in the APC party. You know whose camp are they? The APC camp. For people that don't know me for many years, then will tell you, say, what are they talking about? I know they are no camp. Now that, because I want when they talk, I'm free for talk. Make them not say, oh, he talk because he didn't at that camp or he didn't at that other camp. No. I am not in any camp. This is why I get the free will for talk the truth. So if you see right now, I did talk about Sam Sumana not because I didn't Sam Sumana in camp. No. Because I see Sam Sumana issue, it affects the APC party, the camp where are they APC, the party itself, and the camp where are they in? Okay? So let's think about this. Let's think about this, okay? Now let's move on to Peter Dauda say it is heartbreaking to see the APC steadily falling apart. A very, very hard trend in my brother. Very, very, very concerning. If you look at the APC today, you look at the young people, the young folks that are the APC party, you they see intelligence. You they see a pool of smart people. But why? Why will not they utilize the intelligence here where we don't get up so that for push the APC party, it is because of greed, power thirst, selfishness. That's the problem we'll get. Okay? It is very, very hard training for see the APC party dip and then problems are unnecessary because this now man-made problems would they pass on. It's not supposed to happen. Abdullah Kuroma say, Dr. Mankota, this Sam Sumana issue is an albatross on the neck of the political dinosaur in the APC executive. This issue, if not handled properly, will cost APC in 2028 presidential election. This is exactly what I'm talking about, Mr. Kuroma. This is exactly the point. Where you see right now, they come out and blow the alarm. Now, because I know say this is not the most concerning issue within the APC right now. This is threatening the success of the 2028 election. Yes, it did. Okay, so I agree with you. All right, Christopher Yanka say, Doc, if APC fails to reinstate Sam Sumana, what will be the repercussion? Well, based on the few people there where I don't talk, Sam Sumana is trying to walk a fine line for say there is still hope for say the leadership will able for realize and just open be fair to each and everybody. Because you see, when you be a leader, you supporters and sometimes now then they influence you. And any leader when a good leader, you know will allow for making supporters them because of their emotions and all the other things them, they influence them. So Sam Sumana is trying to work a fine line, say, okay, we still have time. I believe these people will come up and say something. If they're not able to resolve this, I think, unfortunately, the outcome could be the APC, they're going to court. When I say the APC, they're going to court, the APC, they find itself in a court again. Where the APC says don't talk to him, they're not trust the court. The court there for the SLPP, right? The court, because the SLPP are the in power, so the SLPP go able for manipulate the courts for make they able for destabilize the APC. All right, when I don't bring this claim for saying that's it happen. I'm not saying that's the case, but when I already don't come up with this theory for saying that's not going to happen. Then you go allow for make somebody care when I go now that same court where you don't talk same, then go the SLPP then go use that for manipulate. You see the point what I'm trying to talk about? So we have to think as a party. We don't want to go to court again. We see what happened when we've been going to court. It destroyed the unity of the party and it destroyed the chances of the party for win the 2023 election. Do we want to repeat this again? Waiting at the problem. If Sam Sumana popular, the delegate then they go vote for him. If Sam Sumana win the flag bearership, you know what he win? The APC now he win. If Sam Sumana not popular, the delegate they know they vote for him. It a loss. And when Sam Sumana lost, I believe say Sam Sumana go hold the person will win. He go introduce and say this is not the flag bearer, let we all support him. But that's only going to happen if there is a fair level playing field. Okay? This is the issue. This is the issue I'm raising right now. We cannot continue to make mistakes. Because the started mistake we'll make will cause with that's now 15 years. Now you go there in limbo. 15 years. The 10 years now we struggle back so. We just don't I think this June they make we 7 years. in opposition. Already, some people they don't die. Some people they don't get financially miserable. Now add another 5 years there. It's a disaster. Okay, that's the point where I decide for me. Black Kuruma say the current APC executive are hell bent in disenfranchising Sam Sumana, just as they did the last two presidential elections. They seem not to learn from their mistakes. That's the unfortunate part, because an intelligent person, somebody where they learn from a mistake. Making mistake is natural, okay? Because we are not infallible. We are not infallible. So for make mistake now something way natural. But not learning from the mistake, that's a problem. Okay. All right. Christopher Yanka said, Doc, the argument is Sam was expelled, so cannot be reinstated. Please comment. That's now one of the dumbest argument where anybody we get sense, we not don't eat in brain, go puts forward. Okay. When you expel somebody, you reinstate that person if the person come. If the person voluntarily left, then when he come, it can start all over. Because this not to something where not to something where people then do them. Now involuntarily, he left the APC party. For example, today, if I write a letter, now the APC party say, I don't stop my membership from the APC party, I they move on to another party, or I they step aside from politics. Then if I come back, well, I can't start all over, because already I don't say I stop my membership. Okay. This now voluntary thing where I do now me stop my membership is stop there. So from the beginning to that place, the membership stop. But if they expel you, okay, and especially the expulsion was illegal in the first place, we nobody know they argue about that any longer. And the person where you expel, you go meet and say, come back, let them come reinstate you. Now you go meet and tell and say, come, let them come reinstate you. Write a letter for say, you need for make them reinstate you. The person come, he write a letter. He say, the word is their reinstatement. Then we now discuss the letter, unanimously approve in reinstatement. Unanimously. We are not say, well, we know they reinstate you, we go once for make you can start all over again. We not say we not reinstate her, because that's not the purpose of the letter. We don't do blah. Why later we can't one and say no, you can't start all over again? Now because there are people who want for use the system for continue for select the candidates the way they want. This is the problem with the APC party. They're not sincere. All the while they go and talk, so they're not sincere. Somebody, somewhere, is playing game. And that is very dangerous. Abla Kuruma say, according to Sam Sumana spokesman, if Sam Sumana is disenfranchised, the matter will be taken to court for interpretation of their 2022 constitution. I read that too. Now that make I bring Brian Market to when I the spokesperson for make una self carry what you think. They say that what then they discuss now they internal deliberation. It's very, very concerning. It's very, very concerning. Abla Kuruma say, oh, okay, you don't. Okay. Okay. According to Sam spokesman, he was reinstated officially after a letter issued by Usman Fodeyansane, the then Secretary General, in 2020. Well, based on the letter, the response where Usman Fodeyansane make, yeah, they approved um, the reinstatement. They may not approve am. This is why I was talking to this guy, Ahmed Lamin, whatever my name, Ahmed Lamin something, I forget his name again, because he don't understand the protocol, he don't understand actually what's in the go on. These are some of the people where the APC leadership, then they just they manipulate, brainwash, and then they go with that. Maybe they not get the ability for make them able to think themselves. Because the APC constitution was very, very clear. Just go and read the APC constitution. And it try for quote the APC constitution where you don't even understand them. You know, try for quote them, you don't understand them. But it good at least where it talk and so with I don't tell her probably it go able for learn. And next time you go and read and come back, become a better person. Peter Dowda say, Dr. Mankota, when are you joining the presidential race? What are you waiting for? I'm waiting for the nonsense here for done. I want the APC party for be better. It doesn't necessarily mean say I have to be in the race or I have to be the president this time. I'm too young. I'm still young. If I not join this race this time, 2032, I will be one of the favorable candidates. Not so. So, but waiting on your objective, the APC must win this election. We must win this election. It doesn't matter who is there, but we have to do it without destroying the opportunity for make we able to succeed. Abdullah Kurma say, why does the APC always like to cut their nose to to spite their face? The Sam Sumana issue will boomerang. The Yenga conundrum is a thorny issue, being that settlement of the dispute is not forthcoming. Why should the government digging their heel, taking the matter to International Court of Arbitration? Oh, thank you very much for reminding me because I've been doing research on because when Timothy Kababin they talk about the next team would they go now the International Court of Justice. I listen, I say, oh boy. Why Africans are so timid when it comes to international community? Why? The International Court of Justice, they not get the power for can enforce their ruling. They not get that power there. Okay? They not get the power for enforce their ruling. They get the power for rule on your behalf, but that's all they could do. It left to you no more now. What you get for do? So I don't say let we not go to the international Court of Justice. So I don't say let we not go there, but that is not a solution towards the problem. Yes, it's a boost to diplomatic effort, but that's only beneficial if indeed the issue will be resolved diplomatically. So I'm not saying we should not go there, but if you want to get back with land, that's a waste of time because they don't have the power for enforce what they do, what they rule on. But Timothy Kaba come out and say, "Oh, for the first time, we they go now." I don't know how politicians sometimes they can think and think say everybody is so stupid. For the first time in the history of that conflict, they go now the International Court of Justice. Yeah, and so, we they go back to ECOWAS. Well, oh boy. Well, once upon a time, we be not going to ECOWAS. What did ECOWAS get for do? Nothing. Sam Sumana going to ECOWAS. They rule in favor of Sam Sumana. We not give a damn because ECOWAS not get the power for institute the decision. They don't get that power. They don't get that power. There. So now the same thing with the ICJ. So we are just wasting our time. Okay. Conotri say, Peter, Doc, what are you waiting for? Form an exploratory committee, lay out a vision for the county. If not, APC trying to form a coalition with third party, it is ripe for a third party in 2028. Okay, Conotri, try no more. Abdullah Kurma say, I don't know whether subsequent governments have taken the matter to African Union and ECOWAS. In insight, if diplomacy fails, then take the matter on the International Court of Arbitration. Yeah, then after that, what next? This is why I bring up the flyer. You know. Yenga, diplomacy may not work. What next? So that's it for you, bro. Where am I? Let me see. Oh, let me pull this first. Okay, let me go back to all right. Let me go back to Ablai Kuruma. I don't know whether okay, let me push. Okay, this is where I was. All right. I don't know whether subsequent governments. I don't done this. Let we go to Peter Dauda. Peter Dauda says this is equally a problem for the colonial masters who drew those division frontier between all. Well, you see, this now another trick and tactics way the colonial masters do because if we did by each other's throat, then we get for turn to them again for help, not so. So this is not out of the blue. This is something that is pre-calculated. Yeah, it was pre-calculated. Conotri say, for now, there is nothing we can do to pursue GN to hand over, or Guinean troops to hand over the place. Hence, we need to build our military to be able to protect our territory. We need strong leadership. I talk about this, my brother. Was it 2 days ago? Now, some of the forums then where they I talk, I'm saying the first thing we need to do is let's rebuild our military. And we can able to rebuild our military very, very quickly using the available cheap and new technology now people then they use. Okay. Let's have a discussion on this how for rebuild our military. We're able to do that. But then they do that. Then they rebuild the military for suppress the citizens instead of for protect the people. This is the problem with Africa and Sierra Leone in particular. I cannot say right now. Oh, right now we go the diplomatic route. We are not in position to go to war with Guinea over land at the moment. Security forces are in no position to defend our land. That's true. But let's build it. Let's build it. This is like I said. This is no longer about Yenga. This is about that access I just tell you now. I just show now. That's the problem. This is the main target of the Guineans. So you see, we have to rebuild the military. I agree with you. We'll not get the power right now for use force, but we can rebuild our military so that we get the opportunity and the ability for protect we land. Like Kuroma say, Guinea is laying claim to the territory since 1896. The scramble and partition of Africa ended in 1884 to 1885, where all European powers recognized official territories. Alfonso Alfonso Taylor said, diplomacy is not the way. Political pressure together with military pressure, then diplomatic will go alongside. You see, that's one of the things we I've been talking about 2 days ago now, some of the discussions that we'll get about this. The people that will study um, international conflict resolutions, then tell we say, in order for make diplomacy work, the two sides had to be at par, that is equal in strength or leverage. If the two sides get leverage over the other, then diplomacy is the work. But if one side is weaker, the other side is stronger, normally diplomacy not the work. And that's a reality. These are the people that we study international conflict resolution. I heard that Madabio study international conflict resolution. I don't know whether now in bachelor or in master's degree, but I heard him say that, say he studied international conflict resolution. He should know what they talk about. So he should have known that. I'm just saying. Abdullah Kuruma saying, you guys remember the Bakassi Peninsula dispute between Nigeria and Cameroon? It was the international community of arbitration that ruled that the land belonged to Cameroon, though dominated by Nigeria. Yeah. But after that, what happened? Nigeria is still dominate the land. The court of arbitration, when they come and tell us him, then they can't kick Una out. Then the rule, it's a prelude to diplomacy. It's a prelude to the diplomatic process. Okay, but they not get the power for do anything by force. Christopher Yanka say, I think both countries signed a non-aggression pact by colonial master. The matter has been taken to ECOWAS and AU. I don't know if they don't take an AU, but I don't say ECOWAS. I think the time we Mada Bioka, it take the matter na ECOWAS, but I don't know whether they don't take an AU. So I have no clue on that. All right, Momo for I say we can't be the answer though. Guinea is a hostile country to Sierra Leone, which is the established fact. Christopher Yanka said, do you remember the Bakassi Peninsula in Cameroon that was controlled by Nigeria, but Nigeria gave it up after ICJ ruling over 2 decades ago? Maybe you are right. Well, let's try that and see, because all what we need is now we land we need. Anyhow, we able to get we land, we are willing to do that. So Arela High say diplomacy and military pressure should go side by side, my brother. Well, just like I said, the Guineans don't look at we, they don't understand, say, we are not willing to go or to put any military pressure. So therefore, then they do anything what they want to do, because they don't begin, according to what I understand, they don't begin build military barracks then they at that place there. Then get military barracks now we own land. How on earth that should happen? How? Momofo, I say the Yenga issue may also have a political reason too. The Soso tribe, which continue to dominate the Guinea politics, are afraid of the Fullers. Can you talk about this a little bit? Because when they talk about Yenga, a territory, whose side tribe come in? Explain that we understand. B. Leon say the behavior of the current APC executive is a joke. The BO and SLPP strategy is to eventually lure the APC into join the SLPP come 2028. We are moving towards a one-party state trajectory. APC will lose 2028 election as Sierra Leoneans continue to support people who can't change nothing in the country. Well, the thing here is the APC should know the dynamic of politics. People like, especially this leadership, supposed to be the expert of politics on Salon. But unfortunately, that's not the case. That's not the case because their behavior all not show say they understand the dynamic of politics in Salon. Yes, the other time before the 2023 election, Yesane and the other folks said then go sit on London and say after us Konon are just another district like any other district, so they're not important past any district. That will show you the belligerence and arrogance of leadership, or even the ignorance of leadership. And I've been talking, I say we leaders are ignorance. Maybe it's not a belligerence or arrogance, it's just ignorance. Because if you understand the politics of Sierra Leone, the dynamic politics of Sierra Leone, for some of we in our younger people, we don't understand the politics of Salon. Some of we actually became active in Salon politics after the 1996 election. Now, some of we begin mature for look at politics as something very interesting. But we don't start for practice politics since the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. Bro, 4 decades before we actually come into the field. Now we get for tell them back. We're not supposed to be the expert way supposed to tell we. But we they make the worst mistake. We when at the young one there, we assume their mistakes and then now we supposed to correct one. That's ignorance. You know. Corner a very, very strategic in that country in politics. This is not a fact. Like I always they say, the country is evenly divided between the SLPP, the APC. Yes, we get the smaller party there, but that's a minimal. Their impact is minimal to the politics at this time. Okay. So the country is evenly divided. Now, it left to the party where strategic, understand what are they talk to, and able for influence from the other side. This is where Kono is very, very strategic. If Kono people then turn for you, you will likely win the election. If Kono people then turn against you, you will likely lose the election. This is not a fact. Because after Kono, that is Southeast, who side again we expect for win? Moyamba? Maybe. Maybe. But Kono is very, very strategic. So if I were in the leadership of the APC party, I forbid not force my colleagues and say, hey, forget about this egocentric behavior. Forget about this selfish behavior. Let's just do the right thing and let's forget about this. Our own aim is to win the election. That's now our main aim. Anybody within that power, they will win the election, win our APC, it benefits everybody. So why are we making things very difficult for we? I can't able to explain this at all. All right, Kono 3 say, I made the same argument the other day. No international court is higher than our constitution and our Supreme Court. No outside courts have jurisdiction over our election. That's true. And that's exactly the point I had time to talk about. All right, Kono 3 say, there is no precedent for ICC, ICJ, UN, and the UN Security Council ever overturning an election of a sovereign country. They don't get that power they are. Our constitution is supreme over any treaty or international law. That's true. That's exactly the point where I've been trying to talk about. Hamid Kome say, just talk because you get platform. Oh boy. A new person. You know, me on platform, when new person come, it go off first. Welcome, Mr. Hamid Kome. Welcome to the program. Just continue for listening. Maybe you go get a clue of which are they talk. You will come back and tell me, say, oh, this guy is my friend. It don't happen many, many times. So welcome. Musa Conte say there is no way Yenga issue going away with such passive diplomacy by the Sierra Leone government. A two-pronged approach has to be adopted. Diplomacy at all levels involving all international bodies and overwhelming saber rattling of potential war. Beyond a brigadier is being punked by a captain who has never seen a war. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Bio. I don't know. Momofo, I say APC party will never allow a non-northerner to lead its. Go back in history, all southeasterners who have worked hard and with potential to lead the party, we are framed and killed. Sam Sumana must know the danger he is facing. I don't know. History is very, very crooked sometimes. Yes, it is true that um, the APC not ever get somebody when a southeasterner for lead the party. That's true, but that not mean say the party is regionalistic or something like that. Okay, because if you go further, I will argue with the exception of Tijan Kaba, and even Tijan Kaba, according to what I understand, I think in Mamana Mende, I don't know whether it's but that's what I had. Okay, so I get that lineage there. And in Papa, even though he come out from Cambia, yes, but na southeast more than Mende, more. I think that Tijan Kaba grow up even. Okay, so let's be careful. Sometimes the politics are suddenly very, very interesting. Okay, I believe say the APC is willing to have a southeasterner lead the party. Waiting that happens so today is not much more about the APC regionalism business. It's about the leadership uh, perception about the way they see things. These people are afraid because they feel say no matter what when you don't wrong somebody, you get this perception of non forgiveness. Now you mind because you know what's in a forgiveness now you mind. So you wrong somebody. Now that one they always they pop up now your mind saying, this one not talking when you talk, this one will give them chance where you come. It can't revenge against we. This is what is going on between these people because then believe say if Samsumana become the president of Sierra Leone, it turn against them because of what they don't do. They not get forgiveness in their hearts because somebody will get forgiveness in your heart. They take them to and there's so much to the extent that they try for destroy an entire political party chance for winning election just because of your self-preserved perception. No. Cannot say hence we need leadership to review all treaties, including our role with all international organizations. We should resend our signature from ICC and ICJ. Majority of these treaties are a trap. Yeah, I agree. Beyonce, Beyonce, we Pan Africans are divorcing our ties with the international community. I often get angry at Sierra Leoneans who continuously rely on the international community. The international community, such as IMF, World Bank, etc., are designed to subjugate Africans into perpetual poverty and control. Sierra Leoneans must stop relying and referring to the international community to salvage Africans. Nobody else can set us free except Sierra Leoneans and Africans. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very much. Waiting they go on with Sierra Leoneans. we still get this sickness, this self-inject or maybe colonial injected sickness where we born with a perpetual sickness where I don't say you not get medicine for cure, but it's very difficult for cure. It's called mental slavery. Mental slavery now is sickness where Africans they affect Africans them because we believe say we not able to take care of ourselves, so we rely on somebody else for take care of we. This is what we are made to believe. That's a sickness. This is not a sickness. And this sickness, we have to cure it. How you they cure this sickness? Like what would they do so? We educate to young one and say, no, you can do it. Nobody no come, no they come for come save you if you not save yourself. Because that's how they get their own people for save. So this is now a very, very important thing that we need to understand. All right. Ablaisi says the only reason the APC may fall apart is the egoistic attitude of us, the APC members. I don't care if Sam Sumana is reinstated or not. Anyone who takes the APC to court will be the blessing to power. Ablaisi says that's your belief. Dr. M. Samsumana Dr. M. Samsumana did not show any interest or make any effort when the APC was going through all they went through in recent years. I don't know what they talk about, Mr. Ablai Sise. Explain a little bit here because sometimes when you can public forum and say something, not to everybody unable to understand. So you therefore make a clarification. What do you mean saying Sam Sumana did not show any interest or make any effort when the APC was going through all they went through in recent years? Are you talking about the 2023 election? You're talking about the 2023 election? Because from 2015 to 2021, 22, Sam Sumana was barred from participating in the APC. You know that, right? 2018 to 2020, sorry. Sam Sumana was barred from participating in the APC. So what do you expect for next Sam Sumana do? People then tell and say they no one for Sian, they no one for Yeri, anything from you expect them for do something. So if I don't eliminate that, that's you are talking about the 2023 election. Well, the 2023 election, if you remember, Sam Sumana actually paid money for make a contest. The APC leadership take the money and then tell and say, he not a member. Okay? The APC leadership tell and say, he not a member. This was in 2020, I think it was 2022 towards the convention. Okay, that's passed. Then the convention come. Samsung no one accord. Samsung not do anything. Samsung not say anything. That's passed. Then the convention come. Then say now Samsung na member. Okay, but what thing happen? Samsung membership is contingent upon the letter where they approve in 2020. I'm telling you this because this is historical fact. Okay, approval was contingent upon the letter where NAC approved in 2020. Okay, I been tell one of the folks now we in not be know what they talk about. Explain here and say we get what we call retroactive transition. Okay, so if they don't approve Samsumana in 2020, then well, yeah, they don't reinstate Samsumana in 2020. The approval was retroactive. Okay, now what did then do? Then go twist the letter again. Okay, I don't know if the Abdullah Sise na Boston na in this or not Abdullah Sise, but I'm just telling you. What did then do? Payansane, maybe with the order of somebody above. No, not to Payansane. That's another Dumbuya. He go write another letter. We no get nothing for do with the actual letter where the NAC approved in 2020. So the letter we he write, it try for insinuate where some someone they come as a new person now. So because they don't can understand say if Sam Sumana come, I don't know. It sounds like saying that forget the people in the afraid Sam Sumana. I don't think say people they're supposed to afraid Sam Sumana. Like I said, if Sam Sumana is popular, it will go win the flag bearership. If you're not popular, you know they win that flag bearership. So it looks like Sam Sumana is popular based on the decision and reaction of we leaders, and they don't want to make it can't even contest. Okay, so what is Sam Sumana do? Then go meet him. Payasane, Minkailu, Lesana Dumbuya, and even this younger brother of EBK. They go meet Sam Sumana and I also and go ask and say, Pa, we know say yes, what happened before we regret that. Now that you are a member, so um we want for make you take Queen Nakono. What did Sam Sumana say? Sam Sumana say, I don't get problem. I'm happy for make Aduam. But the letter we I received, that letter did not clear. So which I get for go tell me people them. Me people then they don't see the letter we when I sexy general right. We it not clear at all. They not even insinuate like saying me na a full-fledged member. Okay. So what I get for do? Then discuss another the oath. Now Minkalu self saying he asks no not to Minkalu now the flag bearer, Dr. Samura, because Dr. Samura been there. He asks, he say, okay, Dr. Samura say, okay, the secretary there, the chairman there, according to what he then tell me in a source, Samura take pen and paper, he pass on to this, he pass on to Samsumana, I say, well, you write the wording of the letter where you want. So that make the secretary go and call him. So as well as say, no, I know they can write something where when I get a secretary. I've been getting a letter where they give me, where they say they don't reinstate me. Okay. All what they need for doing is just write saying, well, your reinstatement is approved and you are now a full-fledged member. That's all. So if I get a letter there, I take you, Dr. Samura, I want for a campaign with you. Now they say, well, then they go write the letter. I'm telling you this, maybe you don't know about this, okay? Then they go write the letter. So then promise say that the next Wednesday, that is that Sunday, then they come with the letter. From where they go, they not ever go to Samsumana again. Waiting happen now. Then begin to talk to after us, not for Samsumana no more. You begin hearing some of the statement the way they talk. Say Kono is not valid. Kono is just like another district, so more important than any other district. So they begin even chastise Kono people there. This was the problem. So when they come and say Samsonana did not show any interest or make any effort when the APC party was going through, that's not a true. Either know what thing they go on, and instead of you ask for make you get a clear picture, you come up with a statement here. For people who know, then will tell you say Samsumana actually gets interest. Samsumana be one for what campaign with them people there. He was willing to do so. But how he go do him, when they normal treat him, then other person come, he can manipulate the letter. The letter with them don't give him, it's almost like then null that letter, they null and void that letter day. This was the problem. This was the problem that Samsumana get. And when they go, then promise say, oh, then they come with the letter, they never came. And the next thing what they do, they mount a campaign, not only against Samsumana, but against the Kono people. This was what happened, my brother. Okay. I hope I help you on this. If you not believe me, make your own research and you will able for well, probably now the Ablaisi say na Boston. You don't understand now for say I know they lie. Mm-mm. I know they lie. So you don't know for say I get that credibility there. So this was what happened. Okay. All right. Ablaisi say also says Sam Sumana camp is setting a stage to be seen as the only acceptable winner in the upcoming convention is Sam Sumana. This in itself is disingenuous to the APC. Mr. Cisse, I want for make we step back. Forget about we emotions or we perception. Now we look at the reality. Anybody, me, I dey tell you this. Anybody we believe say in na the inevitable winner of the APC flag bearership, I know they support that person there. I know they support that person there. And me know they support anybody we they try for use in influence and in games for make it get an edge over other people then. I cannot support that person. What Sam Sumana is saying is not because he want for make he be the winner. All what Sam Sumana say, open the field so that we'll get a level playing field. This is all Sam Sumana is saying. Are you afraid of this? This is what we call democracy. This is democracy, my brother. Just open the field for let people then go try their level best. You know how many candidates we don't get already? We don't get to, I think over 16 now candidates. It's good. It's good. That's the real democracy. So just open the field, let people there. You want to tell me say the delegates not stupid people them, not dumb people them. They don't know what then they do. Why are you insinuating for the delegates? Why? This is the same tactics for selection. People then they insinuate for other people them. We don't see this so many times in another form. Where you and somebody when they go, where you qualify, your constituency they like you more than the other person. But if the leadership not like you, then will tell you say no, we not they give you the symbol. We they give the other person. Now they go contest. Whether the people they like or not, they not like a move. Now they go contest. This is the problem, and then they happen so. When the leaders and then they determine who qualify or let the constitution determine. That's what the leaders them. That's the point why they try for make. Okay, my brother. All right. Connect to say, in my opinion, 2080 election ripe for an outsider with a vision to win the presidency without being part of the APC or SLPP. You just have to make the case why both parties will make no difference. It needs a huge amount of money. I know they dispute that fact because of the entrenchment of people, their perception on them two party. If you come as a third party, you get forget a huge amount of money. At least hold like 15 to 20 million dollars for change the perception of people. I don't say that all that money they spend, but hold on. This they give you a leverage for make you able to reach out anywhere in the country and change the perception of the people. So they go hold $200,000 or $300,000, even $500,000. They're waiting other people than they do sometimes now less than $50,000 then gets, but they want for cancer their own luck because there is already a foundation for APC and SLPP. So even if you not get money, you can't try your luck. Maybe you could succeed. But as a third party, I don't say no they happen, but you have to have a lot of money. And this is the problem. Peter Dowda say what is happening in the APC now is not just dangerous, but it is also very undemocratic. All right, Joe Bokari say the APC members and supporters should ensure that resources to court for any internal disputes should be at last resort. Yeah, APC does not have control over how long any matter they take to court will be resolved. You brought up a very good point, my brother. This is the danger. That's why I'm blowing the alarm right now. Well, the APC leadership say the court is in the hands of the SLPP. This is what they said. So may God forbid it. May God forbid it. Let's say somebody take the APC to court, and for example, for an injunction from the convention, say until all pending issues are resolved, so the convention will not take place. I'm just giving you a scenario. Then the courts just forget about it. 2026, nothing. 2027, maybe the end of 2027, and the court they come and say, okay, you guys can go to convention. That in itself is actually a manipulation of the election, because when you get a convention, especially a very very toxic convention, very close to election, they don't get that time there for make you able to unify the party, and that is devastating for the party. This is why at this time, some of we at least will not emotionally unstable, when they come out and say, some of them say, just resolve this, resolve it. But they are not saying that. You hear some of the supporters they're waiting in the car. Some of them, they don't even know what they talk about. This is the problem for the APC party. I hope the APC leadership they listen to people like we. So I hope so. Mr. Dauda say, are you saying that in spite of the fact that we are a member of the international community, we are not ruled by them? Ablaisi says, so if it is not the right move to go to the ICJ, what do we do then? No, to go to the ICJ is a very good option, but it is not the solution. You know, when they try for do a conflict resolution, you take so many tools. Now you disposal, you use so many tools. You know, necessarily all them tools are effective, but one tool gets an effect somewhere where you're able for boost your advantage. And the ICJ, it's only good if diplomacy works. And diplomacy will only work when there is a level playing field, when there is leverage on each side. This side then get a leverage where the other side and they're afraid. The other side gets a leverage where the other side and they're afraid. So then we're able to come and use diplomacy. But when one side is dominating, then the other side is nothing but a weak agent. So this is where it is very, very problematic. Okay. And in fact, somebody was talking about Cameroon and Nigeria. They went to war. Cameroon and Nigeria went to war, literally. You know that's right. Before diplomacy takes over, they went to war, literally. They don't understand, say, no matter what in the circumstances, one side is able for heat on the other side. So when you get that equality, at least, or kind of a leverage, then diplomacy they take effect. But if now one side nobody dominate, no, diplomacy not the work. All right, Peter Dauda say, is Yenga full of diamonds and gold? Those are not only full of diamond and gold. There are a lot of minerals in Yenga, we still did not even discover it. That place is full of minerals, just like any place na Salon. Salon is full of many minerals. Some of them did not even recover. Not so recently, then tell me say then recover, then discover cobalt. Na Salon. You know, say people then where they mine cobalt na Salon. As I be one person, we actually na in business around there. So Salon is full of minerals. So Yenga is full of many minerals. So I don't know. I obliged to say, now I understand what you meant, Dr. Mankota. Our most viable option is to build up a strong military, not one for political purpose, as we've always had since independence. Exactly. And this now have been a talk then this year. I say the only way out for this Yenga business, make the Guinean authority no say Sierra Leone is strong for cause problem, then we'll begin take we seriously. But if we just the way them come, what we get for do, we not get military, we not get we weak, now we just go. You know, they work. We have to start building our military. In the next 2-3 years, we will get a very formidable military wing. When the Guinean begin push further, we hit them one, then withdraw. Maybe then try for hit we hit them back, then we say yes, okay, you know what thing? Then guy are then serious. Then we begin push now for diplomacy. Now so the issues are there, then they resolve them home. But if you just they show that weakness, your opponent know he go glad for go more and more. All right. Joe Bakari says the Sierra Leone and Guinea authority must dialogue and engage in diplomacy. War between Guinea and Sierra Leone is not advisable. It's not advisable, but what do we do? If you neighbor, I'll give you an example. If your neighbor can't inside your house, okay, or let me give a more sensible example. Let's say you house the burn, it ain't a fire. You call your neighbor for make he help you for put down the fire. Your neighbor can now one of your room, he puts down the fire. Then later when I all put down the fire at the house, you save the house, it not burn. Then you tell your neighbor, say, well, thank you very much for helping me for put out this fire. We save me house. It's time for make I get me room again. Then your neighbor say, no, this room na me get some. Say no, this room na me get some. I know they let you use this room again. Okay. Then you say, you know what? I know I'm forfeit. I know because I just don't lost some things. Them I know mentally strong for doing anything. Do you neighbor tell you say no, I will come on here when I'm ready for come on here, but nothing. Then the next step what your neighbor do, you go now one of your living room. You hold the living room again. Say this again. Let me get her now. You try diplomacy many times. You know they work. Your neighbor just keep holding parts of your house. What you get for them? You go wait stay there. He pull you in a door, or you go fetch with the available means where you get, even if you weak. That's not an example. We very I want to make you think about this. We not want for fetch Guinea now we brothers them, now we sisters them. Okay. Unfortunately, you get people then we they na both sides because some of them villages and they Sierra Leoneans and then they go na the Guinea border and they go sell, then they come back in the evening same Guinea and then they come na Salon side, then cancel, then go back na Guinea. You see, these are our brothers and sisters. But when them begin behave like enemies, then it becomes a problem. The relationship becomes a problem. All right. Let me try to complete this. I think say maybe I'm not going able for get all the comments. All right. Konoti say if we choose the military option, we will lose more territory. Guinea military is much stronger than ours currently. Guinea population is 3 times ours. The economy is 3 times ours. Not now, not now, not now, not now. Okay. You remember what in the happen now, Yemeni, right? Yemeni now one of the poorest country now on earth. Okay. But the thing about Yemeni people, they are very resilient and they are very patriotic. They don't even get weapon. You get people that we sponsored by or supported by the most advanced countries militarily, like Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia literally invaded Yemen, literally with jets and bombs. The United States actually supported the Saudi Arabia with intelligence and tracking and all those type of things. The British, the French, all those people were in the side of Saudi Arabia. Okay. Well, I mean, not say, well, we're not strong enough. We lose more with country. Say with the effect if then take all over the country, then get for kill everybody. At the end of the day, what happen? In fact, the more that they bomb Yemen, the more Yemen become resilient. Then begin create their own weapons. Because you see, the problem with relying on somebody to do something for you, now because you get somebody who will do something for you. If you not get somebody where they give you fish every day, you go na water for go find fish by force. So if you not get weapons, somebody where they provide the weapons there for you, you go start for look how you go able for create your own weapons them. What thing they happen at Burkina Faso today? So they not begin create their own weapon. Yeah, because they're not reliable. Because Western weapons, they're number one, they're very very expensive. Number two, then they use them weapons and they for political reason, for still try to control you. You know, so they're not begin create their own weapons. Burkina Faso don't begin create electric cars. So when you not get something for it, they go find something for it. But when you realize, okay, somebody get for bring food for me, they do anything, you become very lazy. So Sierra Leone need for begin transition from laziness and try for build their own military. Not to now, not to now. I'm not saying we should fight the Guineans right now, but you will build your military to the extent where you know, same, you are enough for making you able to resist any kind of an intervention from neighboring. This is the point I'm saying. All right, Michael Coker, where is the ECOWAS? Well, not to ECOWAS, you call now. Where is Madabio? Because now the man right now, we know saying ECOWAS now international community. They know they can't effect for we. This is our land. We have a constitution to protect and defend the integrity of our territory. And that constitutional duty was vested on the president. So instead of you ask where is ECOWAS, say where is Madabio? Where is our government? And that's probably we'll be able to get an answer from that. Al Bangura say thanks for the enlightenment. Are there any British schools or community structures ever been built in that strip? Which one? Oh, you mean Yenga? I don't know. I have no idea, my brother. But a very good question. If Nayanga you talk about, I don't know. But I know that those people actually intentionally come interlace the two territories because I know say one day someone will create therefore lay claim over the other. And that's now we then will still continue for make jam way together. Abdulaziz say, as a military-minded leader, developing the military only for political purposes is one of the Sierra Leone, one thing Sierra Leone will not forgive BU for. Yeah, actually, I'm disappointed for somebody who say in a brigadier general, you become the leader of a country like Sierra Leone. Before you become a leader, you know say Sierra Leone is being occupied by your neighbor, and you become a leader as brigadier general. You're not able to rebuild your army for external protection. Instead, you build your army for internal how do you call them, internal pressure. It's very very unfortunate. You go look at an Escoma, you will say, but this is not a military guy, so maybe he will give him a little bit of forgiveness. But you in a military, we don't fit that way. You don't did it for 7 years. You're not able to build a military that is capable for protect external threats. That's unforgivable. It's really unforgivable. Musa Conte say building our military on a faster pace at this precious time will mean BO and Co will have to part with some of the money they already hoard on patriotic group like the Power will never put Sierra Leone first. Sierra Leone is crying. You see, I was talking about the best way for build with military because to be honest with you, Following the Iraq and the Ukraine-Russia war, I see the kind of weapons they use. It's much more easier for build a military than before. I don't say it's not difficult, but it's much more easier. You see, drone technology has become the 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 modern way of fighting conventional war. Anybody with they follow the Russia-Ukraine war will agree with me. And drones, they're very, very cheap. You will get a drone for $400, $500. Maybe the long range drones, them where they call up to 200 kilometers and even 300 kilometers. They get them for 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, or even $4,000 a piece. So you see, and guess what? Drone technology, it don't expose them, some of them big clumsy weapons here way like tanks, artilleries. We don't see where a convoy of tank is destroyed by $500 drones a piece. Tank where they cost like 5 million. A $500 drone able to destroy that tank them. And they destroy them far away before it even reach the front line. These things are happening. These things are happening. So let's take advantage of the technology that is available right now. We're very, very cheap. Yes, I know say let we not buy tanks demo and all that stuff. But let we look at the dynamic of warfare in the modern era and try for use that. We'll be able for build let's build 5 brigade where then train on drone warfare, and for train for use drone, it's very, very easy. Very, very, very easy. Do you know how to fly a drone? You know how to maneuver a drone? That's all you need. You see, you don't need for them at the front line where when they shoot on yourself. Yeah, you go in at the front line, very close to the front line, but you go in at the bunker, it cause trouble. So we have the technology, is there. What you will not get is the means and will for make we able rebuild we military. Instead, we use that money there for putting our pocket. Very, very sad. Uh-oh. Somebody is calling me. Somebody is calling me, but the thing is just ringing now. Anyway, I don't know. I don't count down to the end of the program, so I don't know if I will able to take a call this time. It's almost 2 hours 33 minutes now. I don't take. I was thinking about 1 hour 30 minutes to. Hello. Oh. All right, the person still they insist. Let me see.
Yeah, Dr. Mankunta. Good evening, sir. How did you?
Hey, nobody, how they do? Finally, are able to make
Yes.
the
Sorry, I'm late for. I've been in a working place. I'm late. I can't late for can listen.
Yeah, you late. And I don't done so now.
Sorry, Madam, I just short message now. Madam, you don't gamble the country to Guinea because of the Guinea, the cookie ambassador.
I know, eh?
So now that no more. Tell Mr. Kabu down there.
Mr. Kabo, you're free right now for camp because you know say
Yeah.
Yenga issue. You know, there's no excuse. I know say it depend watch.
That's not the honest fact. I don't tell you true. That guy now gamble, you don't gamble that place. for that cookie ambassador. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my brother. All right, let me complete this quickly. All right. Mayata Masakwe say people should not use emotional business. All right, Mayata also says Sam have failed himself since 2018 because of emotions. And Konoti say we need a judicial reform. It should not take courts more than 3 months to render a decision. Yeah. Gento say this is the time for dialogue. war will be disastrous for both countries. And finally, well, before finally, Konotri say agreed on why I believe we should invest in our military. We create drone industry in Sierra Leone to protect our land. Strong military is deterrence. Exactly. You know what? I don't want for call him the chief minister. I want for call him the chief minister, Dr. David Moina Senge. When I remember when he came into politics, where then give him that position as Minister of Science and Technology, what he been promised? He says Salon will begin for build their own drone, not to so he been say. Could someone tell me anywhere in Sierra Leone where there is an industry for build drones? Nope. Big talk, small work. But we able for do. We able for do. Definitely. We able for do. All right. So lastly, thank God. My other Masako say, Madabiu have Kabul. Madabiu have Kabul, Sierra Leone to Guinea because of cocaine ambassador. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I just want for tell una plenty. Thank you for the many comments una put. May God bless una. Una now listening to this. Let's have a very fruitful conversation, not based on parties and politics. Let us just discuss about the country. If we discuss about the country, it better than we discuss about your party. Get what I mean, like parties and politics, okay? How we able to do this issue, this Yenga issue, not to a political party issue. You see what how I give the narration, the history, everything. I actually blame Tijankaba, I blame Anespai Koroma, me na APC. If for being put parties and politics into this, I've been saying no, Anescoma, I blame Anescoma. Because since I've not done a very good job, and now I'm blaming Madabio. Madabio now Brigadier General. You know about war. You know about why you're not able for rebuild we military. We you know say Sierra Leone was being occupied by the neighbors for the past 22 years. I think 23 years now. Okay, why? So let's have this discussion and then we continue for play a positive role for the development of the country. So I just want to tell you plenty thinking, and we will soon back next week, the same time, the same place. Maybe I will broadcast tomorrow, but I will see if I not get any sudden change of event. Okay, I will see you now tomorrow by God's power. Okay.